I'm nervous for Rob too because now it's been 2 housewives and they're gonna be looking for a guy.
Yeah, I see that. I agree with you, Mom. I think she kind of spitefully fucked up his game.
Yep.
It's really disappointing.
They're gonna start sussing that out.
I feel like the reunion of this is gonna be really bad. No. I think Candace is not seeing it as just a game, though. She's gonna rip on Rob.
Hello, Rich and Ernest. Good to see you guys. How are you guys? Happy Friday. Hello, ya boy Mud and Ernest. How are you guys doing? Mr. Fulmeraz, hello. Big basketball tournament. Best of luck. Back to the Future. We got lots of people here. Awesome. Hello, you guys. Rich, thank goodness it's Friday. Ernest. Shoot. Oh, I tried getting a screenshot, but I had a dang email pop up too. Hopefully I still got it. All right. Let me get my dono tracker out. Come on. Let's go. Donos. All right, Ernest, there we go. Gotcha. Clean screenshot. I hope Ray comes today because today is Ray's birthday. So if we see Ray, we have to say happy birthday to her. Ernest, thank you so much. Rich, that's okay, I can send another. I had that thought when I said it and then I saw your gift float by. I was like, oh, that's so sweet, Rich. Got you. Thank you, Rich, for sending the 100. I gotta open up my channel. Oh, dang it. Urgh. Switch account. Andrew, how are you feeling? Yes, Andrew, I had a great week. It was very productive, bless you. And I was wondering though, how are you feeling? I know you were saying you had your special magical Italian chicken soup to heal you up. Back to the Future, Saeed. All right, I'm trying to come up with a trivia question for you guys. Tim Boatwright, will you watch any of the Winter Olympics? Yes. I would say, oh, here we go. Here's my trivia question. I was struggling, but now I've got it. Guess my favorite Winter Olympian. Guess my fave Winter Olympian. And now I need to actually like Google some names. All right, most famous Winter Olympian. 2026. Who? Okay. I'd be proud of myself if I was the last one, Chica.
Said, finally some peace and quiet.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
But he has to recruit now. That spices it up.
Rich says I can send these now because YouTube gave them out for the Olympics. That's so cool. Ernest says hi, Back to the Future. Brandon Preacher Green. We got Ki Not Kai from Indonesia.
Man, he has to pick someone to stole.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I'm thinking who he would pick on here. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a trivia question and put it here on my screen, so don't mind me. Poll question. Let's do, is there an Olympic emoji? Olympics. Aw, medal, how about? Poll number 1. Guess my favorite Olympian, Winter Olympian. Winter Olympian. Well, okay. Is it... And it's all women, actually. Chloe Kim, Eileen Gu, Lindsay Vaughn, or Michaela Schifrin. Done. Start a poll. Oh my God, Pavlo is here. Hi, Pavlo. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. Let me make this smaller, guys.
Oh my god.
Be sure to vote in the poll, please. Was it Eric? Yes. That is the perfect pick.
Yep.
The perfect pick.
OMG, Eric.
He's so good. Okay, Pavlo, thank you so much for gifting all of these memberships. Yay! Woohoo! All right, so we have Pavlo, who gifted 50 memberships. How are you, Pavlo? Thank you so much. 50 memberships. Vote in the poll right over here, guys. Happy Winter Olympics, too.
He thinks that's Johnny Weir's handwriting.
Oh, dear. He's not good at this game.
No, he's not.
Hello, the Cars dude from Ireland. Pavlo says, I'm fine. Paul White Folks Wallace, hello. Good to see you as a member. I want to make sure to get people's comments here. Hello, Dylan Thomas O'Boyle. How have you been, Dylan? Hope you're doing good.
Oh man.
We got Sender V. Brandon Preacher Green, will you be cooking tonight, Hannah? Maybe. I'm gonna make some tea. That's one of my plans. Ronaldo Madridi says, thank you, Uncle Pavlo.
I'd be so creeped out walking down to that.
Let's see. Happy Friday, NC. How have you been? How are you doing? I wanted to say to Pavlo, Dono, wow. Thank you so much. And
Invite, but I don't think he will.
I think Eric would accept it.
Well, it's like, do you want to lose?
Exactly. Being a trader gives you more ability to stay in the game and win.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you're always up for murder.
I think
You know.
so, like, didn't Pilot Pete decide to leave because he wanted the Faithfuls to win?
Yeah.
I think you could be honorable, but it's
Yeah.
too early, I think.
Jam Zam, hello. Brad, good to see you. Brad, you've been commenting on so many videos lately. Thank you. Reynaldo Madridi says, Hannah for Prez, 2028.
Mark.
Back to the Future is guessing Lindsay
I
Vaughn.
remember Mark saying...
Yabba says, hi guys, Back to the Future and Richie. Jacques5402.
Something about...
No more mustard. This is like the third membership in a row. Yes. NC says Pavlo doing Pavlo things. Exactly. I so appreciate it. Brandon Preacher Green.
I was toward the way end of the game.
What you do, no offense, but I just love being on your live. Brandon Preacher Green. I'm happy you're here. Ernest likes done and bases covered for the poll. Love it. Can't get it wrong if you can help it.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna light this candle. Rich, oh, is that the makeup brush? Gotcha. Thank you, Rich. Let's see, Rich got you.
I don't remember. That's us, Dad.
All right. Mason says, can you cook me some food? I can't cook anybody food on here because I can't share it. It's just for me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I already showered and stuff, so...
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you gonna watch the Olympics? Yeah. Yeah, that means long.
Is Chica doing a live too? So my sister's on the phone with our mom. We were watching Traders together, which is one of our favorite shows. Also, Pablo, thank you so much for gifting another batch of 50. Well, maybe I'm gonna try my best to keep count here. Gifted memberships, 50 plus 50, and I'll just keep track. Look at all these members. Yes, thank you, Pablo.
Yeah.
So cool. Oh, Dirty South, good to see you and thank you. Yay, thank you. How are you doing, Dirty South? Dirty South, thank you so much for the super chat. How have you been? And then Dono Wows too.
Oh yeah, I've seen her. That's the original.
Spencer, oh, this is so cool. I love seeing all the familiar usernames getting the gifted memberships.
Oh, really?
Very cool. Nicole, hello Nicole, how are you? Kurt, what's been up? Hannah, just like I would say a medium week in terms of workload, like pretty chill at the office. Really happy. So my team, we're drafting a report. That's our project right now. And as of today, we've got our first draft done. And even though it's the first draft and it's not the final draft, like there's still a lot of work to polish it up. There's something about just getting a first draft on paper, because you're like, okay, now I've got all of we have all of our thoughts and all of our data, and see, yes, that's a fun Olympic gift. It's really nice, like for my writers, people who are on here and you know what I'm talking about, when you are just like trying to come up with your thoughts and write something down, it can just be a really frustrating process. And now that my team at work has our report draft like written in chapters and we finally have just something to react to, it's so nice. Like I was looking through one of my teammates' drafts, like she drafted one of the chapters, and I took a look through it today and I thought, okay, like I'd fix this, but I was like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting to see all of the work we've been doing now in written form, because that's ultimately like what we got to get done.
Yeah.
NC, I want to make sure to get you on my dono list. Thank you, NC. Yes. How fun. I'm curious to see the variety of Olympic themed gifts now that the Olympics are underway. NC, never mind bronze. NC Dono, wow. Woohoo. All right. Julian Sanchez. We got Nicole saying hi to Back to the Future. I want to see if I missed. Oh, Wesley. Hi, Wesley. Happy Friday. Hope you had a good week. Thank you, Nicole. I love having you here. Thank you so much. Back to the Future. Yeah, okay. I'm getting used to these new moderator shields that are next to the names. I wonder why YouTube decided to change from the wrench to the shield. I don't mind the shield. I think it looks really official. Rich with the Gordon Mark. Oh, you know what, Rich? You sending the Gordon emoji is making me remember there's a Gordon Ramsay documentary dropping on Netflix. I believe it's next week. Also, thank you, Pablo. Yes. Got your other 50. Wow, wow, wow. Happy Friday. Okay, so we have all these people getting memberships. Dylan Thomas O'Boyle, hello, saw you earlier. Yeah, I was gonna check and see when is the Gordon Ramsay documentary on Netflix coming out. It's called Being Gordon Ramsay, and it's gonna premiere on Netflix on February 18th. So, not next week, but the week after next week. Ooh, what are you watching, Rockleash?
It doesn't look like it, but Real Housewives of New York season 1.
Oh, Lucy, hello.
Yeah, that's what I was watching. I put on
William
Real
says,
Housewives of New York.
Pablo, don't mess around. No, Pablo is very generous on here. Happy life, so good to see you. We got another mod in here. Good evening, Hannah. Just stopping by to say hi to everyone, including you. Working overnight tonight again. I'm sorry to hear about overnight work on a Friday, but very, very sweet of you to pop in on here and say hi. And I hope your work shift goes super smoothly and quickly, and you're able to enjoy some rest as soon as you're, off of work. But very good to see you, Happy Life. Thank you. Sending you love right back, Happy Life, and just hoping that you have a really nice, chill work shift tonight. Lucy Poor. Ilian, I think I've seen him. Let's see. Oh, Pablo sent another 50. Thank you, Pablo. My goodness. All right. All these people getting memberships. I love to see it. So cool. So cool, guys. So I'm thinking, what could I whip up for you guys? I ate a little bit before this, but I might start by making some tea. How about that? Mr. Greenbrown says, wow. Clyde Torres, good to see you. All right, I'm feeling some tea, so let's do that. Yep, sounds good. Rich says, Mr. Rogers and Ian Heepler got memberships. Wow, Pablo, dude, look at this. Pablo, my goodness, you're going crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think so far, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know it's a good problem when you're losing track of the gifted memberships. Thank you, Pablo. I'm just gonna keep saying it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nicole is back. W. Pavlo, seriously, look at all these people. Pavlo goated. Yep. Magic Johnson got one. Very cool. Ah. Oh, Cosborn. I don't think I saw Cosborn because of all the gifted memberships. Hi, Cosborn. Okay, what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna make some of this as I throw my tea. Whoops. I'm gonna make some of this yogi ginger tea. Oh, fun! I got another bronze medal. Look at me, I'm an Olympian, guys. I've gotten 2 bronze medals tonight. Oh, and a foam finger. That is so fun. Thank you, Sound Income. Wow, these are great gifts. I love the themed gifts, like for different seasons and holidays and events. I'm loving these Olympic themed gifts. East Bay Chef, great to see you. How are you? Clyde Torres, Sound Income. All right, I think I'm all caught up, so I am gonna make some tea. Oh, Pablo sent a super chat. Thank you. Goated. My goodness. Thank you again, Pablo. You're so generous. I really appreciate your support of the channel. Oh shoot, I lost my comment. Thank you so much, Pablo. Your support of the channel is legendary. All right, NC Michaela Schifrin was no one to mess with. Pablo says, congrats for your channel. Thank you. It's growing. Oh, thanks,
I'm
Chica.
jumping on so I can vote because I don't know who your favorite
Vote,
is.
vote, vote, vote,
I
vote.
don't know who your favorite of them is. I have a guess.
Yeah, it's going pretty strongly in Lindsey Vaughn's direction so far in the votes. East Bay says, what do you have going on? Happy Friday, says East Bay. East Bay Chef, I just finished watching the most recent Traders episode. It drops on Thursdays, but I just did not have the time to watch it last night. The thing is, though, I'm on social media obviously a lot, and I was on Instagram today and I was scrolling and I follow the Traders like account, and I was like, oh my goodness, I was like, I don't want to ruin anything because the episode dropped yesterday. So the thing is, I try not to go too long without staying up to date on the episodes, especially for like reality competition shows, because it's only a matter of time before you're gonna get spoilers either in real life or on social media or some other way. So I was watching the Traders tonight, very dramatic episode, really fun, and now I'm on here. Oh, someone used their member milestone badge. Let's see who that was. Pedro, member for 1 month, Inside Scoop. Thank you, Pedro. Let me make sure to get a screenshot of that. Awesome. Thank you, Pedro. I'll shout you out. I love seeing the member milestone badges. Okay. 1 month milestone. Oh, I'm getting hungry, surprisingly. Wow, Pablo with more gifted memberships. Ah! So crazy. Which means I gotta get a move on and post more members content for you guys, for all these new members. All right, Chris Rule says, Hannah, I'm not green anymore. You might get gifted a membership though, you never know. Rick Nichols says, I cannot say, really don't know about anything about them. Oh, in terms of the poll question, I think you mean. We got Noah Clark. Hello, Noah Clark. Lloyd Daly. Hey, Hannah, I thought that Lindsay tore her ACL. I mean, that woman has broken nearly everything in her body. That woman is probably half titanium at this point because she has had some horrific crashes as an alpine skier. So, I mean, she's probably torn at least one of her ACLs. But yeah, I just think she loves the sport so much that no amount of injuries will actually keep her out of it. Wow, Pablo, my goodness, thank you so much. Pedro with the dono. Wow, Pablo is in a generous mood tonight. Yep. Ernest, Lindsay is a superhero. Woman of steel, for sure. Pedro, love it. Thank you for using the member emojis. Oops. Let's see, Donnie Halcomb. I love their New York accents.
Me too.
It's so good.
You know, I could choose to live anywhere in the world. It's hard to do that.
Ah!
Oh, she's my fave.
Paul White Folks Wallace, thank you. Got you on my dono list. Let's see, mostly folders, a bit of everything. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? All right. Lloyd Daly, I'm Canadian, so go Canada. Pablo says, show must go on. Yep, indeed. That is true. The show must go on. Let's see Back to the Future. Smash that like button, double tapping your screen. Pavlo's had to at least given free members to half your subs by now. I would say so, yeah. Yay, got a gifted membership again, says Ernest. Yes. All right. Rich, Coffee, Yaba, and Ray got gifted. Oh, Ray. I hope, well, I don't know if Ray is here tonight, but I know today is Ray's birthday. So we might not see her because she might be busy, but next time I see Ray, I want to say happy birthday to her. Hassan, doing good. How are you feeling? Traders are well over here now on Irish Traders. Are well over here now on Irish Traders? Is there an Irish Traders? Wesley, we should just send money to Pavlo. Young Chazi, Pavlo is your executive producer. I like that. Yes, Pavlo can be my executive producer. That is excellent. All right, we got King 23mm. Mark G. Over the chat, with him on the computer screen, I'll hit down, it'll go to another video person. Yeah, it'll scroll down. I've got Stones is back. Ernest says Hannah is the best, she is great. Thank you, Ernest. Pablo sent 50 Hannah Health gifted memberships. Man, let's see if I can keep track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 50 times 9, and I'm going to try and keep updating that number if it changes. All right, Lloyd Dealey, it's also Bob Marley's birthday. Of course I know who he is. I feel like you'd have to be very secluded to not know who he is. What?
I was driving today and heard Bob Marley playing outside. That's so funny.
Maybe someone was celebrating him.
Yeah.
Hassan was watching SmackDown. King 23M, I'm doing good. NC says, I believe this all started on Christmas Eve day. You are correct. I believe it was Christmas Eve when Pavlo was first here. When I first saw Pavlo in the comments. Chris Rule, I hope I turn green tonight again. Maybe. Straight chillin'. Happy birthday to the legend Bob Marley. Yep. Mark G, I have a question for you. What do you get out of doing these types of things? Is a meaning of the people you have to be in our... Is a meaning of the people you have to be... If you're asking why I do live streams, there's many reasons. One, I love connecting with other YouTube users in real time. It's the only way you can interact in real time with other people on YouTube except for video premieres, like if someone's uploaded a video and there's the live chat during the premiere. So I love the live interactions. I love building community on here. I know so many people on here virtually. I don't meet people in person, but it's like I know what people do. I know where a lot of people are based. Like I love actually getting to know facts, like biographical facts about the people who are on my channel. I love, I mean, obviously it's a really good way to grow the channel because the sub count goes up after every single live stream, even if it's just by 1 or 2 subs. It produces more content for my channel, so every single live stream is uploaded as a video recording to my channel, so it helps increase the volume of videos on my channel. YouTube also uses AI to generate short videos, like shorts, from live streams. So after every single live stream, when you end it, YouTube will generate the highlight, basically a YouTube short that's a highlight of your stream. So you're getting automatic shorts content out of your live streams, and it's a good way to earn income as a YouTuber. There's like so many reasons why I do this. All right, Pablo sent 50, another 50, so let me update this to 10. My count now stands at 500 gifted memberships from Pablo. Oh my goodness, wowza. Wow. Pablo. I love this. I'm having to put in effort keeping track of all the donated channel memberships. Come on. All right. Chris Rule, Mark. Whatever happened to Brad Piff, says Straight Chillin'. No clue. Yaba says, yep, there's an Irish Traders. I've never heard of that one before. Kurt Good, are you busy this weekend? Yes, I am busy this weekend. Pavlo says, you are welcome. You are so sweet. Young Chazi, you stand at your counter in most of your live streams. Do your legs ever get tired? Not really. I'm accustomed to being on my feet for long periods of time. I'm also active every single day. So, I mean, maybe a little bit, but I don't mind it. 1010, thank you so much. Kurt Good says Bad Bunny is coming to visit me tomorrow. NC, you should keep track of the amount of people that renew their free memberships. Yeah, hopefully YouTube can keep track of that because I don't know how to do that. Matthew Basketball, Ernest. Do you ever do workout tutorials on live? No, I prefer to not do workout content on YouTube, just for personal reasons. I like to just keep that separate. 1010, love the earrings. I was gonna update the thumbnail for this. Kitchen ginger thumb. I think it's good to have a thumbnail for your live stream whenever you go live, so I've been trying to be better about this. Ernest says, LOL, all of my accounts got gifted again. Excellent. Paul White Folks Wallace, I want the Seattle Seahawks to win the Super Bowl. That is my team. Rooting for Sam Darnold. I don't know if I'm up to date on all the gifted memberships. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I do have 10. Earring, says Wesley. XXXO. Make sure Pavlo is not in mainland Russia. I've got Stone, says Seahawks will win. Lloyd Daly, if you had the opportunities to go on vacation to any country in the world, where would you go and why? I have done this as a trivia question before, and I'll say it now. Actually, the next on my list for traveling is Scotland. That is like the next place I want to go to anywhere in the world. 1010 Peterson, thank you. Fifth River at, I do have a middle name. Correct. I have one middle name. I know some people who have 2 or more, but I just have one. Back to the Future, I have a second account, Hannah, and it just got gifted too. Yay! Straight Chillin', Sammy D's, let's do this. The Vikings would have been there Sunday if they kept him. Not sure. I think Sam Darnold's great, but you also need a good team around you. It can't just come down to the quarterback, and I just don't think the Vikings have a good enough of a roster for one really good quarterback to carry them all the way to the Super Bowl. So I'm glad that Sam Darnold ended up at the Seahawks because that team clearly, with him on it, was like a fabulous unit and is now in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl, Back to the Future's rooting for the Patriots. NC says, I missed the answer to where you'll be watching this Super Bowl tomorrow. Oh, parents' house. So I'm going to be on live on Sunday. I am going to be live streaming during the first half of the Super Bowl, you guys. So I will be on live on Sunday watching the first half, and then I'm going to piece off of live stream and then head over to my parents' house. So I will be live on Sunday, but it's not my usual time. I'll be on live earlier on Sunday to watch the first half of the Super Bowl. Feels like Halloween, says Wesley. Yaba says, what's your favorite mom's meal as a child? I'm gonna think about that. I like that. Yaba. Favorite mom's meal growing up. I can think of some really good ones. Back to the Future. Lloyd Daly, are you kidding? I didn't know they still played football in Minnesota. Yes, I mean, Vikings are still here. Mark, Why would you go to England? I think that looks like a wonderful place to go. I've been to England twice already. I've been to London twice and also Oxford. So I think England is great, but specifically Scotland appeals to me. I love the history, I love the geography, I love the lore, I love just the good, cozy, festive vibes. I feel like it's like the vibe I get from Scotland is like always up for a good time, go to the pub, dance, music, hootenanny, kilts, castles, lochs, like just all good vibes I get, and the climate too. I like the cold, rainy, mountainous, green, like lush green climate. Mark, I meant I would go to England. I would love to see just the places around England. Yeah, England is a beautiful place. I've already been there, so I wouldn't go there next, but I would definitely want to go to Scotland. Haven't been there yet. I've got stones. I like the Irish and Scottish accents. Me too. Yes, I love the accents as well. I've been to Lake District. It isn't far from Scotland. I've heard amazing things about the Lake District, where all the poets went to be sad and write their poems. Nursery Skunk. Kaylin, I'm doing good. How are you, Kaylin? Barry is here. Monique says, Hannah, what's the topic today? We've been talking about different things, just Winter Olympics. There's a whole new batch of YouTube gifts that I've been seeing tonight because the opening ceremonies were today. I wasn't able to watch the opening ceremonies live, but I do plan to watch the recording of the opening ceremonies on my Peacock streaming app. We've also been talking about Super Bowl. I was talking about ginger tea because I'm gonna make some ginger tea tonight. I'm not remembering other stuff. Back to the Future, Hannah, I just got a notification of a 1-month membership to Everything Cali. Nice. Barry says happy Friday. Yes, happy Friday. What is the food item in the way back? That is breakfast cereal, if you're wondering what that is. Straight chillin'. What was Aladdin called after he went vegan? Saladin. That's good. Oh, only Kin Gaming. Abraham, happy Friday to you. Rich says finally a warm-up coming next week as far as temps. Yes. I say this as someone who does like the winter, but I just feel like I have been beaten down by these ultra extreme sub-zero temps. And it's so nice to just have warmer temps on the way. I want to pull up actually the Minneapolis forecast and see. Today, oh my gosh, it was 34 degrees. That's like above freezing, so the snow was melting today. Tomorrow, decent, low of 11, high of 26, but then Sunday it's back to sunny skies and 30s. So I'm happy about this, Rich. I've just been wanting a bit comfier weather. Oh, thank you, Pablo. Dang, Pablo, you are killing it tonight. My goodness. Oh, Kirby is here. Hannah Banana, how are you? I'm doing good. I feel very like satisfied with this week. I was saying this earlier, but my project team at work, we've been working on writing a report for it's like an end product, basically putting our data and information into a report. And we finally got our first draft done today, which feels so great. Because then it's now we can just work from the first draft and like fix things, move things, edit things, cut things, make whatever. But it's like once you've just got a draft to work with, it feels so much easier, at least to me. So, doing good, Kirby. How about you? Are you excited for Super Bowl? I know you have to work, but I'm hoping at least you'll get to watch the game partially. Mark G. We got E-Spirit from Melbourne. Hello. Life is so beautiful. I'll say this, I couldn't agree more. Pablo, thank you for the super chat. Let's see, Mr. Vay, Kaylin, Rich, NC. I've Got Stone says, I couldn't do Minnesota winters. I'm a native Arizonan. I understand that. I grew up here, so I'm accustomed to the really cold temperatures, all the layers of clothes, having to cover your skin to make sure you don't get frostbite, all that stuff. But I feel like coming to Minnesota, not being from here, would be a very dramatic adjustment, especially if you come from somewhere that's like super warm and doesn't get anywhere near as extreme as us. So like coming from Texas or Arizona or Louisiana, I mean, some of these states have brushes with winter, but I mean, it would be like a brutal first winter, I think. And see, 30s are running weather for sure. Yep, exactly. Exactly, NC. Lloyd Daly, off topic, was Minnesota where, yes, correct. Ernest, let's go Patriots. Want to screenshot that. Yay! Thank you, Ernest. Member for 1 month. 1 month milestone. Okay, Young Chazi, Super Bowl commercials. Yeah, I'm looking forward to those. Back to the Future. Yes, you've got your bet for the Patriots, right? Yaba says, Scotland, you got the vibe. I'm having a Rose Bowl hootenanny barn dance on Sunday, all-nighter. Let's go, Yaba. I love this. Ridge Back to the Future really wants the Patriots to win. Yep, bet 1,600 on the Patriots. Ernest says, it's worse going from cold to hot in my mind. I went from Alaska to South Carolina in the summer and I was miserable. I think I would be the same way, Ernest. There's something about just being in unbearable heat and you're dressed in practically nothing. You're in like a tank top, shorts, flip-flops, like you got so minimal on and you're still getting cooked and just like dripping sweat. And I do not like that feeling because I would say nearly 10 times out of 10 here in Minnesota, if it's Arctic temperatures, if it's like brutally cold, you can still layer and eventually be more comfortable. But man, in the heat, when you just have no way, like you just have to stand in front of an air conditioner, be inside. Yeah, the sweltering heat where you're just sticky, you go to sit down at a table outside and then the backs of your thighs get like sweaty and stuck to the chair. I hate that feeling. Really can't stand it. Ernest says, no problem. Life with Olivia. Happy Friday, Olivia. How are you? New, good to see you. Yep, you got a membership. Glad to see it. Ernest, I wish I could have worn shorts. I was in my army camo. Back to the Future. Pablo, going crazy. I've Got Stones. Try Arizona, we reach 120. Yeah, well, the thing is here in Minnesota, we do get extreme summer temperatures. Like we make it over 100 degrees. But at that point, 120, it's like, no, thank you. Not interested. All I can say is wow and thank you.
It's weird to see these women in their like 30s.
I know, it looks very dated. Pablo. Go hang out with BBTT.
Got sleepy all of a sudden too.
I feel like I was able to get good sleep overnight into today, but I feel like I'm gonna be tired because we'll have an earlier wake up tomorrow. Worth it though.
Feeling it.
Yay! Rich! Chica's here!
Maybe I got in your screenshot.
Yep, I tried to get them all. Oh, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too, Pablo. OMG. Oh, man. All right, yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow. There's like, I get this little like excitement flutter when, even though I don't enjoy waking up early, I love knowing I'll be like up and starting my weekend early.
And just being awake for like a whole Saturday.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. Thanks for joining, Rock
Yeah, that was fun.
That was very fun.
Bye, Hannah's chat.
Bye. See you later. Bye, bye, bye. All right. Chris Rule, Kaylin said to Rachel. Yep. She was here and we were watching a TV show earlier tonight. Happy Friday to you too, Pablo. Thanks so much for all of your donos. Straight Chillin', what was the vegan comedian's favorite shtick? Roasting the vegetables. Good one. All right, Ernest says, bye, Rachie, have a great evening. Yeah, she was here, and then she also was like on her phone tuning into my live stream as well. Rich, you can give jewels now. I know, I'm so happy this is possible. Thank you, Rich. Pablo. OMG, Pablo, thank you. Kirby sent the happy poop. Oh, I missed it. I wasn't able to screenshot it, but thank you, Kirby. I'll get you on my list. Be sure to vote in the poll, guys. Try and guess my favorite Winter Olympian. Ah, Kirby! Got it. Gotcha. Eugene Turner, hi there, my name is Eugene from Green Bay, Wisconsin, born and raised. I love Wisconsin. I'm based in Minneapolis, and Wisconsin is my second favorite state behind Minnesota, and I love it over there. It's very similar to, it feels very similar to here in Minnesota. Yabba, is Rachie shy? No, she was just heading home. Eugene says go Seahawks. Rich, Kirby, I think everyone got them because of the Olympics. I got 50. Love that. Chris Rule, Straight Chillin', Minnesota's license plate is so dreamy with its 10,000 likes. Yes. Hi, Freddie Marines. Great to see you. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. I want to update the thumbnail for this live stream because I feel like that's always a good idea. Live. Whoever made me green, thank you. I believe it was Pavlo Fedorov. Let me respond to you, Freddie Marines. I believe it was Pavlo Fedorov who gifted you the membership. Pablo with another batch. I've got you now at 12. Thank you so much. Dang, so many gifted memberships. Absolutely incredible. Dono wow, seriously, dono wow for Pablo tonight. All right. Wow, look at that. 13 now. I think it's 13 batches of 50. So incredible. I've got stones. You got one. Good. I love when they go to people that I know. All right, kitchen. On Friday night. Let's do this. Look at all these people. Wow, Pablo. Oh, 14. I'm up to 14 now. Friday night. Why is Pablo so cool, right? We all love Pavlo. Pavlo, thank you, thank you, thank you a million times. We so appreciate you. It's incredible. Friday vibes. Wow, Pablo! Minneapolis. I was wanting to do Minnesota. All right, let's save this. Okay. I feel like that's 15 now. I wonder if I can count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, now 16. You guys, that is 800 gifted memberships. Wild, Pavlo. Thank you so much. Coffee is here. Axolotl dragons, yes. Monique is saying, Hannah, I think you should become a tourism ambassador for the state of Minnesota. I would love this job, Monique. I love it so much here. You could probably get invited to a lot of events. The tourism board needs to sponsor you, I swear. Yes, I am so deeply invested in the state of Minnesota. I love it here. Yes, there's been a lot of negative press, and you know, there's stuff going down, and there's lots of comments and questions and concerns. I get that. But just being from here, I grew up here, I was born in Minneapolis, I was raised here, left home at 18, came back at age 20, how old was I? 24, I want to say. You know, I know this state well. It's my home state. I've been to most of this state. I love it. Despite the negative things you hear, despite the negative headlines, despite the chaos you see in the media, yes, of course, it's not pleasant to see that stuff, and I want things to be like normal and chill. But despite all of that, I love this state. Like, I will always love this state. I would love to be a Minnesota ambassador. Let me tell you, Monique. Dang, Pablo, I'm genuinely losing track. I think it's now at 19. Let's see this. I feel like that with Colorado, says Unc James. Yeah, I mean, I think it's wonderful when you're very invested and passionate about the place you're from. I've had conversations with people who are like, why are you so obsessed with Minnesota? Like, I'm from this state, and it's like, they feel very like blah, like mid. Roger Hess, thank you. Thank you. Roger Hess, let me get you. Roger Hess, 490. But it's like, I love this state so much, you guys. And that's just how I feel. Like, you don't need to love Minnesota as much as I do. You don't even need to like Minnesota, period. But I just like to share how much I love it here. Kirby says hi to coffee. Ooh, you know what sounds good right now? Coffee. Unc James, straight chillin'. Give peace a chance, y'all, says straight chillin'. Eugene Turner, I had a lovely day. Thank you for asking. How about you? Sor Milo. Coffee says I got a green jacket. Praise the Lord. Sounded like a golf champ. Ernest. Straight chillin', yes, Minnesota is cool as heck. Yep. And it's like, you can read the press headlines and follow all the social media stuff, everything that's being posted now, that, you know, is like a negative headline about Minnesota. It's fair. It's in the news. There's stuff happening, but it's like, at the very least, take it from someone who is from this state, who lives in this state. I live in Minneapolis where so much of this stuff is happening, and it's like, yeah, it's disheartening, it's whatever, it's chaotic, but I still love it here. I still think it's a really great state. And what I think is really sad is when people really like their homes wherever they're from, and they just kind of will eventually like give up and peace out, where it's like, they're like, I wouldn't just peace out here because I think honestly, when things get bad, that's a reason to stay and, you know, work to make them better in whatever way you can. That's just how I feel. Pablo, dang. Oh, Rich sent the makeup brush. Thank you. Asan is here. Dang, Roger Hess sent the dono tower. Pablo is saying you're welcome. Gotta give Pablo another dono wow for all these donos tonight. It's absolutely incredible. Incredible. We have so many other people. Eugene Turner, who are you going with in the Super Bowl? I'm rooting for the Seattle Seahawks. This chat and channel is so positive and uplifting. That is my mission, straight chillin'. I mean, I don't think the world is like completely terrible and horrible and whatever, but I think things can skew negative, especially on social media and sensational headlines and whatever. But I just want this space at the very least to be very positive, very clean, very family friendly, good vibes. Yeah, that's the community I'm really trying to build on here. Tim Boatrate, how about favorite Winter Olympics? I don't know. Unc James, watching Hannah and eating a PB and jelly sandwich. That sounds so delicious. Oh my goodness. I would love to just bite into a PB&J right now. Roger Hess says, Hannah, you're the best. Thank you for making me feel like a part of the family. You're welcome, Roger Hess. Minnesota is somewhere I'd love to see in the summer. Plenty of lakes to go fishing. Yes, there is so much fishing here in Minnesota year round because people go ice fishing too this time of year. We got Unc James with the Minnesota emoji. I hope Seattle will win. I've got stones. I really hope so. Monique says, yes, I love that. I've seen a YouTube video featuring small towns and the young people that decide to stay usually end up becoming the mayor or opening small businesses to improve their hometown. Yes, I was just thinking about this today. I was walking around here in Minneapolis and, you know, there's things that, you know, I wish were better, that I think the city could do better, that I'd like to see change or whatever. And I was thinking to myself, it's like, you know, eventually when I've got more time, more resources, it's like, I would love to, you know, help fix this or help make this better. But yes, very invested in this city, in this state, and I want it to succeed. I'm not rooting against my hometown or my home state. Cosborn, Tofu, Catalina Crunch, and Giant Chapstick. This channel is all the vibes. That's what I'm going for, Cosborn. Tony Romano, good to see you, Tony Romano. Unc James, grape jelly. I'm not a fan of grape jelly, I will say that. It's not my fave. But I'd probably still eat it, not gonna lie. Ardor Armor, shot a younger sister. Muscadine jelly. Not for me, Kirby. I've got stones. You should think about running for office one day. I don't know. Not sure that's, I mean, never say never. I try to approach life like that, but it doesn't appeal, at least right now, because I feel like it can get really tense. It can get really dangerous. Yeah. Who knows? I can't predict the future. Yeah, but would your mom be up to make your favorite kid's meal live? Probably not. My mom does not like being on camera. Monique says, Hannah for governor of Minnesota. Hannah for president. I love this. Straight chillin', strawberry jelly. I do like strawberry jelly. Will is here. NC says jam all day. Hannah for governor. Coffee. Hannah be the next Jesse Ventura. Unc James, that's so funny. Oh my God, that has to be the goofiest governor that we've ever had. Jesse Ventura. Straight Chill and Hannah for YouTuber of the Year award. That is quite the accolade, because you think about how many channels there are on YouTube. Ooh. Monique says, I think the board of tourism is more fun for Hannah, right? I know, I feel like being an ambassador or working with like tourism stuff is just like way lighter, way more chill than being in politics, because it's just, I feel like politics just, it inevitably gets tense and heated and nasty, which is not my favorite vibe. Jameer Khan Yilmaz, great to see you, and I'm glad to see that you're a member of the channel. So good to see you in green. So good to see you. Your name in green. Unc James says, right, my grandfather loved Jessie. Monique says, Coco Melon has everyone beat on YouTube, right? Micah Hilliker says, I did some videos. Well done, Micah. 229 videos, nice. Unc James says, since he played for the Gophers in 47-48 basketball. Hold up, are you talking about Jesse Ventura? I did not know he had that background. NC says, I could see Hannah being governor one day. That's awesome. Never say never. That's all I'll say on that front. All right, I'm trying to count Pablo's memberships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That is what I've got here, 19. Yep, okay. We got, oh, your grandfather, gotcha. Eugene Turner, we did not get snow today. I'm not remembering it might have been last weekend that we got snow. All right, what time is it? Oh, I gotta close the poll. It's already been an hour. All right. Gonna close this. Dang, you guys did so good on this poll. This was not even challenging for you. My favorite Olympian, Winter Olympian, easily, Lindsey Vonn. She's from Minnesota too. She's a Minnesota girly, so gotta root for the hometown hero. When was the last time I built a snowman? I think it was like 2022. That's the last time I can remember building a snowman. Straight chillin', that was you, Unc James. Tamra Fletcher, great to see you. Back to the Future says, I knew it. Yeah, Lindsey Vonn is so goated. That woman is the definition of fearless and fierce. I've got Stones, got it right. All right, I'm thinking about another trivia question I could do for you guys. Do you follow NASCAR? Nope. Anna, hello. I saw you were live and I just wanted to hop on and see how you're doing. I'm doing good, Anna. Thank you for asking. How about you? Miss Hannah, what earrings are you going to wear in the summer? Probably these ones. I like to wear these consistently at my live streams. People remember them, which is good. BRB coffee, okay. Let's see. I'm thinking here. Straight chill and crazy. Lindsey Vonn is competing at 41 years young. Yep. Not to mention, I mean, she's older for an Olympian, but when you see just the brutal, agonizing crashes and injuries and rehab that she's had to go through, you're like, how is this woman, after all of that, all of those injuries, all that pain, all of that recovery, all of that rehab, all of that, I'm sure like PT and whatever, like how is this woman still performing at such an elite level that she's still on Team USA? And I don't know if she's in contention for a medal, but just the fact that she is still Olympic level athletic, like she is still performing at an Olympic level at 41 after withstanding and having to go through just these horrific injuries and recovery periods. That to me is so inspiring. It shows you what's possible. I think that's what's most amazing and most captivating about her is I remember like watching her crashes and thinking, I'm like, oh, she's probably done after this. Like she maybe has like one more Olympics after this one, if that. And you're like, wow, the human body is capable of miracles. It feels like watching her career. Kirby, Hannah, do you eat a lot of fruit? I don't eat that much fruit. No, Kirby. Tamra says, I know, surprise us. That random thought came to my head. Fair question, Kirby. No worries. Blah blah said hi. Chelsea versus Wolves tomorrow. Yep, I will be watching it. Tamra says, I'm 40 and I feel 30. I have a feeling this is how I'm going to be feeling as I get older. I'll hit 40, I'll hit 50, I'll hit 60, I'll hit 70, whatever. And I just think at my core, I'm gonna feel like I'm a young adult, like I'm in my 20s or 30s, no matter how old I get. Like however old biologically I am, I think mentally I will feel like I'm in my 20s or 30s. Tamra, yep, she's determined. I've got stones, she's a beast. She's amazing, straight chillin', yep. Rich is saying, Kirby, do you eat a lot of turnips and rutabagas? What team do you think is going to win in the Olympics? Hockey, men's hockey? No clue. I don't follow hockey. A lot is an understatement, says Kirby. NC 41 and competing is quite the accomplishment in itself. I know. Incredible willpower. Yep. Dude, bud. Hello. I'm trying to come up with a new trivia question for you guys. Okay, I think I got it. Let's give you guys a new trivia question. Timberwolves and Lynx have the best NBA and WNBA logos. I actually have a favorite NBA jersey. It's not the Timberwolves. Oh, Madeline! Got you. Thank you. Just as I plucked my phone off the stand, let me get you on my dono list. We got lots of people on this list tonight. Thank you, everybody. Yaba says, what's the backstory behind your earrings? This, I think you mean, I don't know, studdeds? 1 second. Jacoby. Oh, checking in from Avar. Hope you're having fun, Jacoby. Canada or USA will win gold in hockey. Outside shot for Sweden, says Rich. The Crunch says, Brad, your biological clock is different than your actual age. Madeline says, thank you. Thank you for sending the gift. I have been loving the bronze medal gifts tonight. Ooh, and the torch. That's so cool. Thank you. That's the first time I've seen the torch, Madeline. Okay. Blah, blah. Will probably be Canada. I'm 47 and I look 67, says Andy. I've got stones, not flirting, I promise, but I just love your freckles. Thank you. I love when people mention them because this may seem surprising, but they're easy to forget that they're there. To me, they're just a feature of my face, just like mouth, nose, eyebrows, hair, whatever. And it's like, I like that people bring them up. Torches, 200 jewels. All right, trivia question number 2. Let's do this. Poll number 2. Never have I ever pulled an all-nighter. What should I do next? Eaten a whole pizza. Gone skydiving. Or skied a black diamond. Dang it. Bruh, sent the 100. Thank you. All right, start poll. Guess away all. Ooh, bruh. Thank you for sending those. Ah, gotcha. Straight chillin', skydiving. Guess away, people. Thank you, bruh, for the dono tower. All those H's in your username are fun. You're amazing, congrats. Pablo. Seriously, you are amazing. Thank you. Thank you again for your tremendous support. Look at bruh, just taking it away. Dono, dono, dono. Let's go. Tremendous support. Yeah, bruh is going ham. Madeline. I can't even screenshot it all. There's so much going on here. Oh my goodness. Chris duh. Oh, we got Kali likes fruit. We were just talking about fruit on here. Oh my gosh, screenshot. Kali. Is it Kali or Kali likes fruit? Oh, 6'7", nice. Love it. This is so much dono tonight. I love it. So many donos. Month milestone. Oh, bruh. Yes. I love the 6'7s. I think it's so fun. All right, I want to make sure to get to other people's comments. I hope I didn't miss too many. We got, you're amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. NC skydiving 100%. Looks like it's neck and neck between Gone Skydiving and Ski to Black Diamond. Straight, yep, going ham. Ernest says, what are you saying, Ernest? Wonder why they are sending them individually instead of together. Maybe they don't know how to combo it, but I think it's fun. Thank you, Kali. Kaylin, 6'7s are pretty neat. I agree, yes. Skydiving over New Zealand is on my bucket list. Ooh, that would be beautiful. Ernest says, LOL, a spam that she laughs and likes. Yep, the only spam that we like on here is the dono towers. I'm gonna hit my thermostat and bring it down just a little bit, guys. All right, I am back. William Lynn is here. Madeline says, I spent all of my gems. Ooh, Kirby. Look at you, going crazy. Someone was saying, I don't know who it was, but someone was saying that, ooh, bro, with the GG. Someone was saying that YouTube, YouTube gave people jewels to send today because of the Olympics. Thank you, bruh, for the bronze medal. Oh my goodness, look at this. Getting flooded with all these fun gifts. Kirby, oh my gosh, this is great. Where's my chapstick? I'm gonna go grab my chapstick real quick, guys. That's a little weird. My computer just turned on. For no reason. All right, Rich. Oh my God, look at this. The chat is pretty much entirely gifts right now. So funny. Oh, Roger Hess. Thank you. Let me like your super chat. Thank you very much. Oops, leave a heart. Thank you. Roger. Alex Sasson, good to see you. Roger Hess. Ghost computer, right? I did go grab my chapstick from my computer desk, and so my guess is maybe I like touched a cord, or the mouse moved like slightly that it like powered up the screen. Let's hope. I don't want a haunted computer. Roger Hess. Dono wow, indeed. Let's go. Woohoo! All right, I can definitely feel that I'm hungry again, so I'm thinking of what I should make. Rich, Kaylin, Madeline, what did you eat for dinner since you're always eating things that are very interesting? I had like I was really hungry around 5 today. So I had like I didn't want to have like a massive meal at 5, so I had like salad. I think it was just like salad. I had a bowl of Catalina Crunch, my favorite cereal. I've been drinking water. I've been trying to be good about drinking water. I feel like lately I haven't been as good. Ooh. I'm okay, guys. So it wasn't anything fancy. For a quick little dinner tonight, I'm thinking of just doing like a plate with like veggies, tofu, quinoa. Sadly, my fridge is, I mean, it's okay, but there's like not a ton in here. So, I don't have a ton to work with is the problem. Madeline, that was your question. Pavlo says, Roger, yes, Dono wows. Ghost Computer says William Lynn. Chars 2.0, Hannah's in the building, good to see you. Roger Hess, DG, yay DG, got a gifted membership. I'm addicted to mineral water right now since I stopped drinking soda. Ooh, is mineral water like flavored, or like I'm curious to know what's the what's the appeal of mineral water? Is it just like fortified with really good stuff? Catalina Crunch, 0 sugar. Amen to that, straight chillin'. Yes. I love this cereal, you guys. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I actually just yesterday got I have like a monthly subscription on Amazon where they ship me a box full of Catalina Crunch because it's cheaper to buy it in bulk on a recurring basis than just doing like a one-off, because they just like, I don't know, bulk is more efficient as far as your money goes. So I just got a box full of Catalina Crunch. I don't know if you can see it down there, but like, can you see the bags of Catalina Crunch down there? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 7 bags total of Catalina Crunch, guys. All right, Hannah, what's your favorite grocery chain? Does Target count? I buy a lot of my stuff from Target, so I'm gonna go Target. Shaika is happy about the gifted membership. Paul Rivera says you are the champion tonight. There have been a lot of donos tonight. It's typically quieter than this, but I'm happy for it. So thank you guys. Let's see, street chillin' inside of Hannah's fridge, MTV crib style, let's go. Some is flavored, it's just water with carbonation. Ooh, I love a good carbonated beverage, yum. Pavlo says I replaced sugar with honey, Pavlo. Yum. That sounds so much better than processed. Highly processed sugar. Let me find the honey emoji. Paul Rivera, I thought you were saying Captain Crunch. No, Catalina Crunch. Class 21, yay, checking in after work. I'm so glad you're off work and you get to just chill for the rest of the night, I'm assuming. I am doing well. I watched the new Traders episode, so I'm a huge fan of the reality TV competition series called Traders. If you guys haven't ever seen it, it's incredible. It's basically this competition game. You're in this castle in Scotland, this group of players, and they're trying to like banish who they think are the secret traders who have the ability to murder players every night of the game. Incredible. So I watched that tonight with my sister and my mom. Work was good today, productive, pleasant, and now it's the weekend. And Chelsea plays tomorrow. I'm excited. And then Super Bowl, obviously Super Bowl on Sunday. Aniket Kumar, Back to the Future. Nope, I haven't had Cheerios probably in over a year. No, I don't mind them, but they're like processed grains, high in sugar. Not high in sugar necessarily, but just it's like glucose spike, like refined grains and starchy. And I love Catalina Crunch because it's got way more fiber and tons of protein. DG, yes, I'm gonna keep saying this over and over and over. I am going live. Okay, let me put this on everyone's radar while I've got you here. I am going live tomorrow. I'm gonna do a pop-up live stream. I'm planning to do the pop-up live stream tomorrow, which is Saturday at 12 o'clock noon Central Time. I also am going to be live on Sunday for the first half of the Super Bowl. I'm gonna check what time the Super Bowl starts. I feel like it's like 5:30 my time. What time does the Super Bowl kick off? Or I should have done Super Bowl kickoff time. Okay, so 5:30. I think I'm gonna go live at 5 p.m. Central Time on Sunday so that I can watch the lead up and then the first half of the Super Bowl game with you guys. How does that sound? So I will be live tomorrow and Sunday. I will be live both days this weekend. So you guys should come and hang out with me. DG, I'm rooting for the Seahawks. Pavlo, Roger Hess is taking off, heading to bed. Thank you for being here, Roger Hess. Thank you so much for your gifts and the super chat. Shopping and Paw Prince, who's a member. Good to see you. Brad, Honey doesn't go bad either. Look at Hannah. Straight chillin'. Manuka Honey with loose leaf lemongrass tea. Let's go. Straight chillin'. Stakes is high. Quick chat. How many times has Hannah mentioned the word vegan today? I was late to the stream. I don't know how much I've mentioned vegan today. Chris said hi. Shaika. Let's see. Shaika, it's hit or miss whether I get up early on the weekend. So I'm planning on getting up early tomorrow to watch Chelsea play. However, I will sleep in on the weekends if I'm running low on sleep from the week and I'm physically exhausted. I try and keep some of, like, at least one day of the weekend open where I don't have a morning commitment so that I can sleep in and recover sleep. Because usually by the time I get to Friday, I've lost some sleep from the work week. And if I don't catch up over the weekend, I'm just gonna carry my sleep debt into the following week and eventually get sick and feel miserable. Hello, Hannah. Do you doctor up your Catalina Crunch? I do not. I just eat it straight out of the bag, put some almond milk on it, and then enjoy. DG, thank you. Yes, I hope this helps you on your way to 100K. Have a safe Super Bowl weekend, everyone. DG, thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you for this super chat. Got you. DG, you are awesome. Yes, we're at 13.1K subs tonight. Right now on the channel, I should say. And yeah, my goal still stands for 2026, 100K subs. I love big goals and I love a good challenge. Yes, we're past 13K, on the way to 14K. And then on to 100K. On to 100K. Thank you so much for your support. DG, you the best. Love it. Let me make sure to get you on my dono list. Did I see a good night from NC? Paul Rivera is cheering for the Seahawks. All right, love to see it. I've got stones. Let me put this in the chat for everybody. I'll be live streaming tomorrow, which is Saturday, at 12 p.m. Central Time. 12 p.m. / noon Central Time. And I'll be live streaming on Sunday. Live streaming on Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Time. So you can catch me tomorrow, 12 o'clock noon Central Time. So it's 12 o'clock noon on Saturday, 5 p.m. on Sunday. All right, Street Chillin', why are vegans so friendly? They got no beef with anyone. I'm loving the jokes tonight. Paul Rivera, who do we play tomorrow in the EPL? So Chelsea is playing the Wolves, I believe. So on paper, Chelsea should win because Wolves are dead last, 20th place in the Premier League. I think that, I think Chelsea's in like 5th Premier League table. Yes, Chelsea's in 5th right now, 5th place. And the Wolves are, even though it's February, early February, I feel like Wolves are already guaranteed to get relegated this season. It's so pitiful and so sad to watch them play. They have won a single game this whole season. Only one win. And they only have 8 points. It's so bad. So Chelsea should win tomorrow. Like, really, really should have this one in the bag. All right, Ms. Ree got a free membership. Yep, probably from Pavlo Fedorov, Ms. Ree. NC, yes, have a lovely night. I did see that earlier. Thanks for being here. Monique is saying, Straight Chillin', that's an interesting take. Almost every person that I've met that's vegan has a sunny disposition. Stakes is high. Why is everyone going to bed so early tonight? It's Friday. What time zones are you guys? Hey, you know what? Some people, I respect it. Even though it's like, I'm a night owl and I love being able to stay up a little bit later on Fridays and Saturday nights. But honestly, there's something to be said about getting to bed at a decent time, at a consistent time. That's what all the health experts say. Get to bed at a consistent time every night, even on the weekends, and getting up so that you have all of your weekend days to use. I'm one of those people where, yes, I like to sleep in a lot of the time, but if I wake up at 11 a.m. or 12 p.m., like I really sleep in, I'm like, oh shoot, like I haven't used, like I've missed a lot of this Saturday or a lot of this Sunday. Rubina Cooking, good to see you. Micah, TBH, what is your goal of subscribers before 2027? I don't know. I haven't thought beyond 100K because that's like my next big goal. Back to the Future, I've got stones. DG, sorry, my phone changes what I write. You will get 100K subs by July 4th. I'm calling it now. I love this. Let's screenshot it. I love keeping records of things. I'm gonna keep that. You will get 100K subs by July 4th. I'm calling it now. William Berry is guessing eating a whole pizza for the poll. So currently skydiving is in the lead and then ski to Black Diamond is second. Silver Star, good to see you, Silver Star. Straight Chillin' says, facts, Monique. You'd have to kick me out of an airplane, says William. Stakes Aside says, speaking of subs, Hannah, has any one of your viewers ever recognized you in person? Once you hit a 6-figure sub count, the chances of that will be way higher. So I have never had someone approach me saying that they recognize me. So that doesn't mean I haven't ever been recognized in public, because it is possible, I've thought this to myself, it's possible that I've been out walking around and someone recognized me, but they didn't approach me, they didn't say anything. I've definitely been in that boat where I recognized someone and I was like, oh my God, that is so-and-so, and I know them from this thing. But I'm not that kind of person to make a spectacle or like approach someone, especially if I'm like, I don't want to like make them uncomfortable. So I've never had someone approach me and straight up say, I know you from YouTube, but it is possible that people around here in the Twin Cities area or other places too have seen me and they're like, oh my goodness, I know that person. I know that girl from YouTube. I think it will be surreal the first time it happens. I'll be like, oh my gosh, what? Oh, it's like a little unnerving, but really exciting too. Dubai Life, love the username. Paul Rivera says, we need to get top 4. Champions League is way better than Europa League. Yes, I agree with you. Back to the Future says, let's get Hannah to 100 likes. We're at 95, so we are 5 likes away from hitting 100. Cosborn, go-to pizza toppings. My go-to pizza toppings are vegan pepperoni, vegan sausage, banana peppers, spinach arugula, all the Italian herbs, mushrooms, black and green olives, and Kalamata olives, and like garlic cloves that have been like roasted. Fred G. Dangote. I feel like you would be someone who would skydive, says Anna for the poll. My dream is to go skydiving. Nice. Straight Chillin', I always like your poll questions, very engaging. I want them to be fun. I want to like, even if people, like the first poll question tonight, most people got it right. It was like 46% guessed the right answer. But I like coming up with fun questions because honestly, one of the reasons I'm on YouTube Live all the time is I'm here because I want to get to know you guys really well. And I feel like with the poll questions, one, it makes the live stream more engaging and more entertaining, and you guys are learning about me because I make the poll questions about my favorite this and that, my favorite food, my countries I've been to, what I'm doing this weekend. So I like being able to like drop fun bits of information about my life. Like you'll get to learn never have I ever done something from this poll. Kirby says, I would say Hannah Banana. Oh, I love when people say Hannah Banana. I think it's really sweet. I've Got Stone says, I would be like, Hannah, what's up? Wesley, the food done yet? So I'm not cooking anything right now. Subhash Karthik is here. I've Got Stone says, all this eating food talk is torture. I'm still on hold on. I've Got Stones. I'm on a liquid diet. Remind me, because I'm positive you mentioned this before, your liquid diet. Is this, did you have, was it like surgery or, I'm not recalling, dysphagia. Yes, you did mention this. I didn't even know how to pronounce that word. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but what is dysphagia? Difficulty swallowing. Interesting. It involves trouble moving food or liquids from the mouth to the stomach. Interesting. I have so many questions. I'm so interested. I find it interesting learning about health conditions. I just do. And I'm wondering, is there like an underlying cause? Is this like temporary? How long will your liquid diet be? Is it kind of like indefinitely you're going to be on a liquid diet? I'm so curious. And you don't have to share anything because I know it's health information, but I figured I would ask. Motive Hub. Hello. All right, Paul Rivera, dude from the Outdoor Boys channel had to take a break because he was getting recognized a lot and he lives in Alaska. Interesting. Cosborn says, would you be opposed to a photo with a sup? No, not at all. I mean, I feel like I'm presentable I've gotten to a point now where I think I was way more chill in college where it's like, I can go out in sweatpants, I can go out with frizzy hair. And it's like, I've gotten to the age now where I'm like, I feel like I should look presentable when I leave my home, even if it's just to quickly grab the mail or do a quick errand. It's like you never know who you're gonna run into. And I feel like it also is those times where you decide, screw it, I'm gonna be out for so short amount of time that I won't see anyone. And then you happen to see like someone, you end up like, you're like, oh no, of course I'm running into my coworker or my relative I haven't seen in a long time or a friend, like someone, and then you're like, I look so bad, I didn't put myself together today. So I would love to take, if someone came up to me and was like, I recognize you from YouTube, I would love to take a photo with you, I would be like 100% yes. I would hope now, whenever that does happen, because I do think it will happen, it's just a matter of time, I would really hope that I'd be put together, not looking like a scrub, not looking really grungy, where it's like, oh no, dang it. So I would love to do that. Yes, Cosborn. Smooth Water USA. Hello. Jedit said hi. I've got Stone says dysphagia. Monique says, I think I would be in shock if I saw you in person because I don't live anywhere near you. So that would be very interesting, but also I would be shy too. I don't like to catch anyone off guard. Me too. I'm one of those people where I try to be respectful of people when they're like, even if it's like a friend that I see, say I'm out in downtown Minneapolis and I'm at brunch and I'm sitting there having brunch with a friend, whoever, and then I see, it's like, oh my God, that's my 6th grade teacher. It's like, I know some people, like my mom, for sure. There are some people where it's like, if they see someone they recognize out in public, they don't even think twice about it. They like get up and go to that person and immediately like say hi. It's like, oh my God, I have to go and say hi to them. I'm one of those people where I try to like judge the situation, and it's like, do I want to interrupt their brunch, or do I want to stop them in their tracks? Like, do they look like they want to be talking to someone right now? Are they sitting by themselves? Like, I try to kind of gauge the situation before I spring into action and, approach someone that I recognize. But I respect people who just straight up are like, oh my gosh, I know that person, I need to go and say hi to them right now. It's just not the way I operate all the time. Esophageal genosis. No clue, Paul Rivera. Kirby says, Paul, that's sad. Rich, I'll do it, LOL. Yaba says, do you think Yaba has done a skydive in a kilt? Oh, I would hope this happened. Axolotl, same here. I feel your pain. He has some videos with 35 million views. Paul, he's one of my favorite survival specialists. Okay, I didn't even know that's what he did. Cool. Grayman, really hope that things improve for you. Same way I reacted every time I spotted a celebrity in real life. Approaching them feels rude. Yes, I think that's it. Tony Romano sent the floating heart. Thank you. Yeah, that's the thing, is it's so tricky because I feel like I don't like making other people feel uncomfortable or negative in any way. And so my concern is that I could be like disrupting their day, disrupting their meal, disrupting a conversation they're having. It's like I tend to not want to go and approach people unless it's like I need to go and see this. Like, it's someone I haven't seen in forever, and there's like if I was in an airport, say I was in an airport in I don't even know, Shanghai. If I was in an airport in Shanghai and I was sitting at my terminal waiting for my flight, and I look across a few yards away and I see like one of my college professors that I was really close to, I'd be like, are you kidding me? Like, there are certain circumstances where it's like, I have to go and make sure I talk to them because this is crazy. But I think in most cases, I'm like, my thinking is usually it's like, I can text them after and just be like, hey, like, I saw you out today. How are you? Like, it's a good conversation starter if I haven't talked to that person in a while. It's like, hey, I'm pretty sure I saw you at the brunch spot on 5th Street or whatever. And then they're like, OMG, no way, that's awesome. And then you can just kind of like, you can let them go about their day, whatever they're doing, without interrupting it, and then just like kind of send them a little note like, hey, I I saw you like at a distance, didn't want to interrupt, but like that's the way I roll. I try to not be disruptive and I try not to make people uncomfortable. Tony Romano, did I get you on here? Yes, I did. Thank you again for sending the gift, Tony. I want to do the Dono Wow. Tony Romano, Dono Wow, woohoo. Randy, I had a lovely day today. Happy it's Friday. It was pretty chill. How about you? I've got stones, thanks Axel. I'm sorry, I don't know how to mention people. I'm not very YouTube savvy. That's okay, I've got stones. The way that you mention people is you just click, you type the @ symbol. It's the number 2, but you have to hit shift. And then the @ symbol allows you to tag people. Sneezing. Lost it. Dang it, I lost my sneeze. I was just about to sneeze. All right. Monique is saying a really hot shirtless guy running on the trail stopped to ask for my number one summer while I was walking, and I was thinking, who, me? Because I looked like a hot mess that day. Way to go, Monique. That's incredible. Paul White folks, yeah, true. Maybe overthinking the situation. Grayman, I've got stones, no problem. I see you. It's literally typing the person's screen name. Randy, how are you doing? I've got stones. Shopper 5318. Hello. Jorge Fernandez. Where's your security? I don't want to make you uncomfortable. You know, I don't roll with security. Jason, Wisconsin, greetings. Does the 91 remember the olden days? We only have rotary phones. I remember when we had to go to people's houses personally to talk to them. I don't really remember those days. I was a 93 baby, so it's like I remember having landline phones at the house. I remember T9 texting on really old, like the first gen of smartphones. Not even smartphones, cell phones. Stakes Desai says, which reminds me, it's surprising how many public figures you encounter in completely random clubs in New York. That would be wild. Micah, I feel like Hannah's okay with social media people, but people in real life, absolutely not. I think it's just the real life people, because I mean, real life is real life. When you're online, most of the time, at least the way I operate online, I am in a closed, secure, private home. Like, no one can get to me. I am secure. Everything is like controlled. It's like, you know, people can't get to me. It feels very safe, but it's like once you're out in the real world, it's like those are real people. Like people can physically access you and potentially do crazy stuff. So it's just, to me, it's a little more unnerving being out, like having recognition out in public because you're not in a secure private location. Monique, the worst is when you think you recognize someone, wave to them and it's, yep, oh yes. I have done this more than once and I died a little inside because I was so sure it was someone, and then I was like, oh, no, not that person. Don't know him. Andrew, hello, Andrew Abuga. You are back. Good to see you, Andrew. Cosborn says, back in my day, we had to use cans connected by strings to talk home to home. Paul White folks, I remember when payphones were 10 cents. Stakes Aside 93 baby here too. And even by the time I saw a rotary phone when I was 6, they were well out of date. I know. I remember my parents, I'm pretty sure my parents had a rotary phone. It was either my parents had a rotary phone or I had a childhood toy that was a rotary phone that I would play with. And Vice, thank you. I remember thinking they were fun to mess around with, but also my kid brain was like, oh, this just takes so long. Like, why can't I just hit a button for the number? I have to like do this. I was like, this is painful. So I never used a rotary phone. Danny is here. I have seen Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yes, I love that movie. Monique is laughing. Back to the Future with the Rocky emojis. I love seeing it. Hello, Dan Toledo. TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. Yes, indeed. How are you, Dan? Axolotl, it's harder to see messages when the chats are flying. This is true. Monique says, one of my neighbors thought I was his wife walking by, and he jumped from his front door to oh, I would be so mortified. Oh my goodness. Oh no. That is so funny though. Stakes Aside says, OMG Hannah, your banned dictionary must be vast since quite a number of my posts get auto blocked. Yep. I mean, there's a reason that they're blocked, so it's not changing. I've got stones. I always felt bad when replying. I don't know how to do that. Pascal, hello. Pascal. Okay, I'm actually getting kind of hungry, so I'm gonna whip something up really quick. Nothing too exciting, but I've got some broccoli florets. I'm just gonna microwave these really quick. Feeling better, 2 weeks to get flu. Oh, Daniel, I'm so sorry. Things are going around. Actually, my boss of my project team at my 9 to 5, he was still working like remotely, but he's like, I came down with something. I've been going through boxes of Kleenex. I'm not gonna bring this to the office. So my boss is sick with something. There's another user on here who many of you know, Andrew Sabini. He's been under the weather. Gosh, I know there's someone else in my circle of people who's been sick in some way, but it's like, ugh. There's just stuff going around. Tommy Brown, good to see you. Rich, yes, all right, let's get these broccoli florets in the microwave. The flu was bad this year. Hope you feel better, Daniel. Yeah, I feel like I might have had either the flu or a cold in the first half of January last month. And I just felt fatigued. I had kind of a scratchy throat, runny nose, congestion, a little bit of a headache. It took me about a week to get through that one. Paul White Folks Wallace, we had the yellow kitchen phone on the wall. I don't think we ever had that growing up. Bishop Bullwinkle, thank you. Let me get you on my list. I don't know who that is, Mark G. I've never heard of him before. Paul White Folks Wallace, Tommy Brown, ate a whole pizza is your guess. Just did. Cosborn, this winter has been bad for weather and yes, okay, Cosborn, I completely agree with you. I was thinking this today and earlier this week. I was like, this weather has felt particularly harsh in terms of illness and temperatures. Like, I just feel like here in Minnesota, we have not had such vicious sub-zero temps, at least I don't remember us having, for like so many days where I'm like, oh my gosh, when are we gonna get out of the negative double digits? Can we please stop doing this? Okay, city boys don't get sick either, says Rich. Kirby says farmers don't get sick. I'm sure you get sick sometimes, right? All right, gotta add a little water so they don't stick to the bottom. And then I'm gonna just put these in my microwave for like 7 minutes. Stakes is high. Is there a list somewhere? It seems as though even the most neutral and tame of comments get caught by the filter. It's on my side of things. It's not changing. Tommy Brown, no snow, but we are going to pay for it later. Another drought. Uh-oh. Paul Rivera says, let's get this broccoli started. ePromo Trader. User Negrete. I've got stones. I remember the first cordless phone. Thought it was so cool. We've had 50s, 60s, 70s for a while now. Tommy Brown, I'm ready for that. I think this winter has just, it's felt more exhausting than other winters, and I usually have pretty good stamina in the winter, but I have just been so cold and so like, oof, this is a lot. This is a lot to deal with. Straight chillin', what's America's favorite drink? A mini soda. Tommy Brown, ePromo Trader, greetings, hello. Daniel is saying, here in Toledo, 40 degrees up, then 40 degrees down. Mother Nature can't make up her mind. Yeah, I kind of want to pull up the forecast again, just to kind of get a sense of what's happening in the week ahead. Minneapolis forecast. Okay, so this is good. Tomorrow, the high is going to be 26. Sunday, it's going to be 36. So 20s and 30s. And then Monday through Friday next week, the high is going to be in the 30s. And several of these days, it's above freezing. So it's, yeah, just the milder temperature is what I'm feeling like. I'm getting like, I have sub-zero fatigue right now. Zach is here. Arctic air and wind is killing me. It's felt particularly brutal this year, Zach. Tommy Brown says it's definitely been a crazy winter. Also, too, let's just talk about all of these crazy winters, like the snowstorms and the sub-zero temps that so many people in Canada and North America, like in, I should say Canada and the US, have been getting over these past few weeks. It's just like, oh my goodness, what is going on? International Scout Harvester, hello. Paul Rivera says, holy Toledo. Matt Torrance, I can't believe it's Hannah. Better believe it. Tommy Brown, I've been watching you for a while, Hannah. Nice. Straight chillin', coming through with the jokes. Yeber is here. What kind of cheese doesn't belong to you? Nacho cheese. Thank you, Straight Chillin'. Vice says, have a great night, Hannah. Thank you so much for the content. You are so welcome. Thank you for sending the gift just a few moments ago. I love these live streams. I think they're so much fun. So thanks for being here. I'm going to say this again. I'm not hopping off just yet, but reminding you guys that I will be live both days this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Before I say the times, if somebody can put, if you remember what I said in the chat, put in the chat what time I'm going live on Saturday, tomorrow, and what time I'm going live on Sunday. Just leave it in the chat. Ooh, stakes is high. Yep, we're gonna have minus 30-degree wind chill here. No, oh no, I'm so sorry. Andrew Zayden. Holy cow, Pablo Fedorov emptied his Wells Fargo account. He has been giving a lot of memberships and super chats tonight, yes. Jesse, how are you doing? How's life over in Wisconsin? Has it been pretty, I feel like it's been pretty mild lately here in Minnesota, but I'm curious if it's the same for you. Paul White Folks Wallace is asking, what happened to global warming? Monique says, even Jamaica has gotten record cold temperatures. It was recently 59 degrees. Ooh, I mean, for Jamaica, that's cold. I've got stones. Have a great night. Yes, it's been a long day. See you tomorrow. Excellent. Tommy Brown Jr., we usually get cold and snow, but it's been slacking lately. Hello, I don't know how to say your name. Let me see if I can get you to say your name. Hello, how do you say your name in English? Straight chillin', I'm intrigued to hear this poll answer. I'm gonna close it in a few minutes. Jesse, 1 a.m., 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern, nice. I know 1 a.m., Jesse, lol. People are not putting it in here, but I will just say, this is a reminder, just so you guys know, I'll be live at 12 p.m. noon on Saturday. Michael Hughes, good to see you. And again at 5 p.m. Central. I should say Central. and 5 p.m. Central on Super Bowl Sunday this weekend. So remember, guys, I'm live. I will be on YouTube Live both days this weekend. I will be live at 12 p.m. noon Central Time on Saturday, which is tomorrow. And I will be live at 5 p.m. Central Time on Sunday for Super Bowl. So excited. David is back. Andrew, you're such a vibe. We love you so much. Thank you. I love being here, honestly. It just brings me a lot of joy being on here, talking with you guys. Shadow the Unknown Engine, good to see you. David Golden Eagle, your name is Masakatsu. All right, thank you for sharing, Masakatsu. Let me write that down. You guys, I've almost knocked this candle off the ledge twice. Masakatsu. Masakatsu. Thank you. Michael Hughes, my birthday is on Tuesday. Happy early birthday, Michael Hughes. Let me add you to my B-Day list. I've got one going. You'll be 43. So cool. B-Days. Michael Hughes is, so if it's next Tuesday, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Feb 10th. Gotcha, Michael Hughes. Jesse says we got snow and it's cold now. Okay, that's similar to us. It was a little melty today though. Got it, Back to the Future. Yep, Saturday, 12 p.m. Central Time, Sunday, 5 p.m. Central Time. So you guys, you got live streams both days this weekend. You should tune into at least one of them, if not both. Jesse says, my YouTube keeps closing by itself. Uh-oh, haunted YouTube. Zach says, Pablo is the man. Maybe he can pay my Wi-Fi bill also. Jesse. Straight chillin' Super Bowl party, chips and dips, and Catalina Crunch. Let's go. Zach says, my name in English is Zachary. Monique says, where can I watch Super Bowl with you all? I only have Hulu with ads. I never watch sports, but maybe I'll join in. So I'm going to be watching the Super Bowl on Peacock streaming. I would say, you know, even if you don't want to pay for a subscription, you could just pay for the first month to access it on Sunday, since it's such a major event, and then just cancel afterward. There might be some kind of free trial you can do where you sign up and get a 7-day free trial and then you get billed. But I'd say check out Peacock streaming, see if you can get a free trial through Peacock. But that's how I'm gonna be watching it. Monique. Paul Wakefolk says, Hannah, what skied a black diamond? Just like a black diamond course at any ski resort. Konichiwa says straight chillin'. Zach says yay. Pablo is amazing. Alexandria Co. Black diamond is very difficult. Axolotl says Pablo, thanks again for the membership. I know. I wonder if Pablo is still here. It looks like he's still here. User Misery says thank you, Pablo. Tubi, again, you guys, you'll have to Google it and check to see other streaming platforms to watch the Super Bowl. But I know I will be watching the Super Bowl on Peacock streaming because I have that app. I have a monthly subscription to Peacock, and I checked and they are going to be streaming the Super Bowl. Let's just triple check this because I'd hate to get to Sunday and then have a nasty surprise. Is Peacock streaming the Super Bowl? Ding, 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 ding. Yes. So I will be watching it on Peacock. Zach, I do not gamble ever, so I don't place any bets. Paul Rivera, Tommy Brown, was that your microwave beeping? Yep. Edits for Lauren. Thank you. No, I don't think it's creepy at all. I think it's very kind. Thank you, Lauren. Edits for Lauren. Kirby, Channel 11. Pablo equals Alpha Wolf. Straight chill, and I keep thinking your microwave beeping is mine. Nope, it's mine. I'll get to it. Stakes is high. Wait, that pack of Catalina Crunch had a brown label on it 2 days ago. Where did the red label come from? Oh, it's a different kind. So the brown label one that you saw, I finished it off. It was my favorite kind of Catalina Crunch, which is chocolate and peanut butter. This one is like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So it has a red label on it. Good Eye Stakes is high. Zach says me either. Back to the Future Super Bowl, also on NBC. Tommy Brown Jr., what are we having? Quinoa, broccoli, tofu, literally whatever I've got available in my fridge. Nothing too exciting. Super Bowl snacks? I don't know what I'm gonna be having for snacks. Probably not that much. We'll see. Back to the Future, yep, channel 11 for me. Stakes is high. Maybe some popcorn. I think popcorn would be tasty for the Super Bowl. All right, let's make some dinner. Very, very fast dinner. So I put this over my broccoli to steam it. Your special lasagna for Super Bowl. Man, I don't have time this weekend. I'm so busy. Like, I got so much stuff I gotta get done that I just won't have time to make that lasagna before Super Bowl. All right, so let's get some quinoa on here. Also want to cover the broccoli. Oh, all right. Really thrilling stuff here, guys. Straight chillin', popcorn or pretzels? I don't really eat pretzels, so I would go with popcorn. Vegan everything, LMAO. Straight chillin', Ms. Ree. I'm making vegan nachos. Oh, that sounds so good. So good. All right, so I'm just taking some quinoa that I cooked the other night, and I'm gonna place it on here. Move this so you guys can see what's going on. So I like to just kind of flatten this out so it's kind of like the base. Boop. And then microwave it. That lasagna seemed super labor intensive the last time she made it. Yes, it is so labor intensive, but the amount of food you get from that recipe lasts you for, like, honestly over a week. Like, it makes so much lasagna that it is a lot of input, but the output in terms of food volume is incredible. Straight Chillin' says, lovely preparation. Paul White folks, hey Hannah and chat, any gonna watch the luge and the skeleton? No, those really, like, I don't really like watching those events personally, but that's just me. All right, I'm gonna close this poll because we are past the 2-hour mark. Let me make sure to read all the other comments. Dan, Straight Chillin'. Pascal, oh my gosh, yeah, Valentine's Day is coming soon, guys. Andrew Abuga, what is my profession? I'm a data analyst. Lovely preparation. Thanks, Straight Chillin'. All right, poll question number 2. This was another easy one. I've never gone skydiving, so good job, guys. I feel like I could have done this a little better because skydiving is a bit extreme compared to the other one. So I have skied down a Black Diamond. It was terrifying. I have eaten a whole pizza in one sitting, and I have pulled an all-nighter because you guys have been to my 24-hour live streams where I stay up overnight. Hello, Drew Denzel. Great to see you. Juju, Valentine's Day? I don't know. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do for Valentine's Day. Easy peasy. I know. I want to come up with I want to come up with a better one. I feel like my 2 poll questions, sorry, let me pause. Sorry, I know the beeping microwave is very irritating, so I was like, I don't want them to be annoyed by that. I want to come up with a 3rd trivia question that's actually challenging because the two questions I gave you tonight were way too easy. So let's give you guys something else. Straight chillin', I love Sean White. Yes, he's so cute. Juju, Kirby, Monique says, tell us about the pizza because I can't imagine you doing that. I mean, 2 words, grad school. I mean, I remember having to stay up late, studying for stuff, like until 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and I was just like, I'm hungry. I need something. Like, I can eat a lot of food. I've always had a very, very healthy appetite. I feel best when I'm well fed. So yeah, on more than one occasion, I've eaten a whole pizza. Misery, I've been vegan for 12 years. Nice. I am going to be vegan for 14 years in June of this year. Beetlejuice, great to see you. Straight chillin', when's the last time you ate a whole pizza? Probably like 3 years ago. Sometime during the COVID era. Beetlejuice, my favorite earrings. What kind of pizza was it? Ooh, I remember because they're so good. Monique. Oh, Monique, why won't it let me comment at you? Oh, there we go. It was a Dia brand, vegan and gluten-free cheese pizza. Absolutely delicious. Rich says, I will be vegan for 0 days tomorrow. Funny. All right, so I want to give you guys a third and final trivia question that's like way more challenging. Give me 1 second here. Let's see. Okay. Third trivia, let's go. Serious note, I did attempt vegetarianism for a couple months back when I was 25. Interesting. Stakes this high. What motivated you to do that? Straight chillin' 14 years, the animals, thank you. I know, that's the thing, it's like over 14 years. That's like, when I think about the amount, like the volume of animal products that I did not eat, that I could have eaten over 14 years, it's like, that feels like a contribution, right? I'm proud of it. Paul White Folks Wallace, I'm X-82nd Airborne. Nice. Very cool. All right, poll question number 3. Poll question number 3. Guess my favorite winter Olympic sport. Is it? Oh, okay. Soccer. What are my options here? All right. New poll question, guys. Vote, vote, vote. Oh, Jungle Thriving, so good to see you. Happy start of Olympics. Just hanging out, enjoying my Friday night with all of you lovely people. Yeah, life is good. How are you? How was your week? Misery says that's incredible. Yay. Lord Frieza, Stakes is High, Curiosity, Health Experiments, and I wanted to resume cooking for myself. So vegetarian stuff was simply easier to prepare. I would agree with that, yes. Jungle Thriving, what to do? Straight chillin'. Dan Toledo is guessing women's ice skating. Soccer. Well, the thing is, what's so funny is I always, like, the rule for my polls, I hope you all remember this. The correct answer for my polls is never, ever, ever the first option, because people will scroll in here, pick the first thing they see, and then leave. It's the drive-by viewers. So because of that, I always put some junk answer, like incorrect answer first. And there's still at least one person. Some people have voted soccer for my favorite Olympic sport, which shows you like they're not reading the question. Yes, so it's never the first option. Definitely not soccer, because that's not a Winter Olympic sport. But people will still pick it. Like, it proves my point. People will still pick the first option even when it makes no sense. Rich, definitely soccer. Rocket runs. Well, white folks all have soccer. I don't know. Either half pipe or downhill, so straight chillin'. Jungle Thriving, I got to watch all the countries make an entrance, then had to go to work. I did not get a chance to watch the opening ceremonies, but I'm pretty sure there's a recording of it on Peacock streaming, and I have Peacock, so I am planning to watch that probably tomorrow. Maybe when I'm hanging out for the Saturday pop-up live stream tomorrow, I will hang out in my living room and watch that with you guys. Stakes is high. Drive-by viewer is a hilarious term. It's so true though. Honestly, it's like the fact that people are picking soccer, it's just like they're not paying attention. They're not actually reading the question. It's like a human phenomenon where I feel like people they don't want to read through a list all the way to the bottom, so they will just default to the first one. And I'm like, it shows you people are paying attention and they pick the first one. Stakes is high. White Knight is here. Rocket runs. Hello. I hope to see you tomorrow. I will be on live tomorrow, 12 p.m. noon, guys, Central Time. Come and join. So, quinoa is all heated up. I got some quinoa on my plate. I'm trying to really get it to focus for you guys. Really tasty stuff. Elevated Minds, I'm doing good, thank you. Woo! Want some protein on here, so something I've got to do is I have my tofu. I have a block of tofu in my little tofu press, and I wanted to, chop this up and get a container of it. Looks delicious. Good night. Oh, is Cosborn leaving? Have a great weekend. Bye, Cosborn, if you are heading out. Monique says, I think you may have the word blocked. Oh, yep. That is banned. I don't think I've tried that yet, Monique. I've heard of it though. Straight chillin', lovely quinoa, thank you. Stakes is high says, Elevated Mind, stop reminding me of my transcendental meditation phase. Oh my goodness, wow. I'm impressed. Oh, funny. All right, so pressed tofu. I'm just gonna pat any moisture off of it and then get a plate so I can start just cutting this into cubes. You can eat raw. You can eat like fresh tofu out of the package. If you guys didn't know, that's what it looks like. Put this in my sink. And then grab a plate. I know, it is a big tofu block. So, this is also like, I just like to keep it simple. So I just cut it into cubes. and you can like throw this on your salad, but just think about this as like a massive block of protein. And it's a complete protein. Yeah, I eat a lot of this stuff, as many of you know. Do you fry the tofu? No, I try to eat it fresh, not like super greasy. So I actually don't have a way to fry my tofu. I can saute it like in a saucepan. But yeah, I love just having it at the ready to just eat or throw into a salad, throw onto some quinoa. I use Future Tofu Press. I have Tofu D. Tofu D is my tofu press. Yeah, I just like eating it by itself. Pascal Jerome, hello. Dan is saying, what are the different flavors you can add to tofu? You can add any flavors that you want. Quinoa is also a complete protein. Yep, I know. I love quinoa and I love tofu, and they're both complete proteins. So it's like double the complete protein, which is what I'm all about. Like really trying to get as much protein as I can. Catalina Crunch, also a good source of protein. Axolotl says, good night, y'all. Nice chatting and thanks. Great to have you here, Axolotl. Straight chillin'. Why does every time you prepare food, it seems so relaxing and not too complicated? I mean, it is no mistake. I have really, like, particularly this year, I've been trying to focus on simpler foods, way less processed foods, either whole foods or minimally processed foods. Just, you know, really getting rid of sugar in my diet. Like added sugars don't need to be there. Like highly processed things, even like flours. I haven't been doing nearly as much baking because I'm really focusing this year on whole foods, a whole foods plant-based diet. And I don't plan for this to be my forever diet, but as like a health focus for me this year, 2026, I'm like, all right, I got big goals this year. I'm trying to get a lot done. I am gonna focus, like, while I'm working toward these goals, I'm just gonna try and keep my diet really clean, really simple, to simplify my life. Like, and two, one of the benefits of eating clean is it's like, you'll feel good. I really feel so, just like very like clean and light when I eat whole foods and avoid super sugary foods or super fried foods. So that is not really like a resolution per se for this year, but just kind of it's more like just a shift or like a priority. Jungle Thriving says, I'm having an apple and an orange, I think. Apple, banana, and orange for a snack. Pascal is great. Dan is here. Comments. Egg is not vegan. Correct. Egg comes from an animal, so it's not vegan. Thank you, Masakatsu. Love you too. Straight chillin'. I think you need to be sponsored by Catalina Crunch. You're not the first person to say that. I would be absolutely over the moon if I got a sponsorship, like a brand deal with Catalina Crunch. I eat so much Catalina Crunch. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Jalen, yes, I'm doing good. Can't complain. Life is good. How are you doing? It's been hard to put down sweets, says Jungle Thriving. I think at first it can be hard. I mean, I love sugar naturally. I mean, I could just eat all the baked goods, all the donuts, all the cupcakes, all the cookies. But just the more you read about it, I would say the more I've learned about the effects of sugar on the body, the easier it's been to give up. Because like once you know, you're like, I should really be on top of this. Once you know, you know. And yeah, at first I would say getting off of sugar is really tough because you're like, oh my God, all I want is to eat sugary stuff. The cravings are so intense. But if you just stick with it for long enough, I'd say, at least in my experience, it's like very, like, now I'm like, oh, I don't really, like at work, I was at work yesterday at the office and people had brought in like cookies and brownies and Rice Krispie treats. And I was like, you know, I could probably put away 5 of those and they'd be super tasty, but I'm just like, I also know I'm gonna feel like crap after that. So yeah, I was like, nah, I'll leave them for other people to enjoy. Thomas Haggerty, hello. I'm cutting up some tofu. I'm just throwing together a super basic, simple, vegan dinner with lots of protein. Young Chazzy, have you ever snowboarded? No, I have not gone snowboarding before. Oh my God, 17% of voters for the poll picked soccer. Wild, you guys. All right, so got my lovely, I kind of want to put some more on here. So I just like having some tofu at the ready in my fridge. I go through it a lot. And set this in here. Throw some broccoli on here. Real exciting stuff, guys. Dave Soup, taking the wife and kids to Minnesota this summer. Any hidden gems? Hidden gems. Ooh, the Minneapolis Institute of Art. I don't know about kids, but I love that museum. There's some beautiful pieces there. What about honey sugar? No, I don't eat honey. Okay, so last what I'm gonna do, so here's my very fun, simple vegan plate of food. Some of these decisions are hard. For instance, vegetable oils are easy to get, but lard is simply superior for frying things. All right, last but not least, I like to drizzle olive oil on here. Oops, not a ton, but some. And then sprinkle some salt on here as well. Rich, Dave Soup, Max. Nice collage there. Is that Martha Stewart? Are you talking about the member emojis? Yes. That is Martha Stewart. She is one of my heroes. Love her. Be sure to vote in the poll. I've got it right here for you guys. Vote, vote, vote. Strawberry jam is vegan. I think you just have to check for something like gelatin. I don't know if they put gelatin in there. All right, Mr. Hugo. Yes, I have gone skiing at Afton Alps, and that was my favorite place to go skiing as a kid. I loved it there. Honey is not vegan. That is correct. Hello, Danielle. How are you? Happy Friday. Any fun plans for the weekend? Jungle. Yep. Anointed with the oil, the magical oil. Looks delicious as always. Thank you, Danielle. Yeah, the thing is, I was saying this earlier. eventually, like, I think this year my priority is just simplify my diet, eat super clean, and then like focus on YouTube, focus on brand collabs, focus on my 9 to 5, where it's like I just haven't been doing as many recipes and not as much baking, but eventually I would like to get back to like trying new cookie recipes, trying new brownie recipes. It's just, I'm not really feeling that as much these days, like this current season of my life. Jorge Fernandez, did you enjoy the quinoa? I'm loving it. Yes, it's, I'm eating it right now for dinner. Leslie, thank you. Thank you, Misery. Bon appetit. OMG. Jungle Thriving. You are very close in age to my sister. She turns 31 next month. Very exciting. So Jungle Thriving, your birthday, you're saying it's tomorrow, so it's February 7th. Love that. Wesley, thank you so much for the super chat. Let me add you. Yay. Thank you, thank you. Eat fish for the brain, says Pascal. So many donos tonight. My goodness, you guys. Jorge, Pascal, Steak Society. I can't see how vegan food is filling. It is very filling. It just depends on what food you're eating. Jungle Thriving. Oh, come on, let me heart this. Feb 7th. Yes. Brian, so good to see you. Thank you, thank you. I'm doing good. Straight chillin'. I eat Catalina Crunch. This comes in clutch whenever I'm craving sugar because it has 0 sugar. It's sweetened with monk fruit and stevia. So it tastes sweet, but it doesn't have all the sugar. Edgar Pastor, 227. Ooh, stakes is high. Then you need to broaden your horizons because you are not eating the proper vegan food to fill you up. Nope, Brian, I don't eat those foods. I don't eat fried foods, and I don't eat bread. Freddie Marines, broccoli, tofu, and quinoa. Torian, hey, long time. Hope you're doing well and staying awesome. Thank you, Torian. I'm doing well. Yes. Oops, my browser just crashed. I'm on my old computer, which I gotta trade this in. How are you, Torian? Danny, I am not left-handed. You're seeing a reflected image, so this is actually my right hand. I wish I was left-handed. All right. George Yarborough says, I eat 1 meal a day. I've heard of this, OMAD. I tried OMAD. It didn't work for me personally, but I've heard great things about OMAD. Straight chillin', I do my best. I try to be disciplined, like pretty much most of the time, all the time, but there's definitely wiggle room too. Yes, Brad actually I posted photos on my YouTube page and my Instagram of me eating a vegan corn dog at the Minnesota State Fair. Yes. Brian, Brian. You eat 2 meals. Yeah, I would say I'm usually 3 meals a day, but lunch is pretty light. I love starting the day with a big breakfast just to like get things started, get things rolling. Keep it light for lunch so I don't hit that mid-afternoon slump where I just want to nap. And then a decently sized, like a medium to large dinner. Corn dogs are funny. 1 meal is at the soup kitchen. All right, George, though I must say fasting is such a powerful health trick, I swear the benefits are not overstated, they're real. True. I think there's a lot of research. Fasting has not worked well for me. It actually, like negatively affected my health, but I will not tell, I mean, I think fasting can be great. I just personally I haven't enjoyed it, and I haven't felt well or been well when I fasted. Paul Rivera, second question, or second poll question, the answer to that was skydiving. I've never gone skydiving, but I think I'd like to at some point. Yeah, stakes is high. The opposite effect was true for me. I was miserable all day when I fasted. I did a 48-hour fast, and my focus at work tanked. My quality at work, my work quality, like my work output dropped. It just was so bad. So bad. My own experience was not good. Skydiving is fun, especially when you do a halo jump, says George. All right, what is Monique saying? I once did no added sugar and no grains for 9 months. It was great for my health, but I got bored. I did get used to it, but it wasn't sustainable long-term for me personally. And that's the thing. I feel like you have to find something that's sustainable, because if it's like so extreme and so drastic, and you get bored, I feel like it's only a matter of time before you're gonna like change your diet or, need to branch out. For me, it's all about like, what can I sustain long term? Come to Florida to skydive. There are no mountains to fall onto. This is jungle thriving. High altitude, low opening jump for halo for short. Interesting. I did not know that's what it stood for. Brian. Be sure to vote in the poll. I'm gonna close it in like a minute here, so vote if you haven't yet, people. What you vote for? Vice, I messed up my vote. Uh-oh. Brian, half pipe. All right, I'm gonna close this. Close the poll. And reveal the answer to you guys. All right. Poll question number 3. Guess my favorite Winter Olympic sport. Figure skating came in first. It's not figure skating. I got you guys. Second place, downhill skiing. Yes. Downhill skiing is so dramatic and so epic and so fast and so like stressful but amazing to watch. So yes, downhill skiing is my absolute favorite winter sport to watch at the Winter Olympics. I like half pipe too. Obviously soccer, not a Winter Olympic sport. Stakes aside for me, blueberries are another superfood. Brian says, guessed half pipe. Not half pipe. It's not figure skating. Nope, it's downhill skiing. So 22% of you guys got it right. Brian, not my birthday. All right, so. Oops, I want to put another, shoot, dang it. Reminder in the chat. Downhill skateboarding, says Jazzy. Reminder, I want to remind you guys again, I am going, it's not my birthday, come on guys. I'm going to be going live both days this weekend, so I have a live stream tomorrow and I have a live stream on Sunday. So I want to put a reminder in for tomorrow. Reminder that my next live stream is tomorrow, Saturday, at 12 p.m. noon Central Time. Central Time, USA. So, my next live is tomorrow. I want to thank a bunch of people who donated tonight. There were so many donos. So there were super chats from several people. There were super chats from Pavlo Fedorov, the Argentinian prince, Roger Hess, DG, and Wesley Stotts. So thank you to those 4 people who sent super chats. There were a bunch of gifts. There were gifts from Ernest, Rich, NC, Abe Snake. Good to see you. Hold on, let me pause here because I don't want to miss Abe Snake in my list and screenshots. So Abe Snake, let's add you. Abe Snake, there we go. Another super chat for the night. Thank you, Abe Snake. And then let's go through the gifts. So there were gifts from Ernest, Rich, NC, Sound Income, Paul White Folks Wallace, Kirby, Roger Hess, Madeline, Bruh, with like a million H's. I hope I got it. I hope I got that right. Tony Romano, Vice, and Bishop Bullwinkle. Thank you guys. I'm gonna check. I wonder if I feel like I copy pasted the bruh incorrectly. No, I think I got it right. Okay, those were the gifts that I got. Rich sent a 100. So glad you're able to send those, Rich. Thank you, Street Kids United. Henny, your lives are really fun. I love being on here. I think they're so fun. I love catching up with you guys, hearing what you're up to, talking about current events like the Olympics. So these are a joy for me. Jungle Thriving says, good night, Hannah. Yeah, I'm not quite done with my shout outs yet. There were, okay, we're gonna do some math here. 19 times 50. Pavlo Fedorov gifted 950 channel memberships, so thank you to Pavlo. Pedro used his 1 month member milestone chat, so did Ernest, and so did Kali Likes Fruit. So there were tons of donos tonight, you guys. Absolutely wild. Yes. Good night, Jungle Thriving, Street Kids United. Do you see that kid that had to walk in the snow? Now he gets to be at the opening ceremony. I don't know who that is, but that's really cool. Rocket Run says, let's go. Barry, yep, I know. This is a longer one of my live streams. I've been on here for 2.5 hours. So that's it for tonight's live stream. Remember, I am going live tomorrow. I'm doing a Saturday pop-up live stream. I will be live at 12 p.m. noon Central Time. So come on back. I'm planning to watch a replay of the opening ceremonies on Peacock because I wasn't able to watch them today, but I'd love to watch them with you guys. Pavlo is crazy. Weiße schlaf gut, dankeschön. CL made it here. We had awesome mods tonight. There was CL, Back to the Future, Happy Life, and I think my sister was briefly in here too. Barry says good night. Street Kid says I'll be there. Steak says hi, good night. Thank you guys. All right, busy night, fun night, but I do want to get some good sleep because I'm going to get up and watch Chelsea tomorrow. So, thanks Andrew and thanks Pascal. You guys are wonderful. I'll be back tomorrow, so make sure to come back and we can hang out and chat, and I will be watching the opening ceremonies recording. So take care, everybody. Love you guys, and we'll chat again tomorrow.